Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button, so please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, more on the cobra weave and what I've done with it. Just wanted to show you a couple of things. I've already showed you the my handles I've done on my ferro rod and my striker. Now they're a good adoption to the cobra weave. This one's a king cobra and a standard cobra weave done on them. They're pretty good handles. They make it easy to do, and you can take them off, and they work really well for that. I've also done a leg strap on my Trailmaster. This is a single cobra weave. All I did was measured it out and weaved up the leg strap so that it just goes around my leg. So you put it on your belt, obviously, and then I put a clip on there and just clips on there, and that serves as the leg strap for my Trailmaster. And because it's quite a decorative knot, but it's fairly flat, so it really suits the leg strap really well, and it's very strong. So once you did it up, and I used gutted cord for that one, and that worked even better. I think once you gut the cord out, take the inner strands out, and then just work it up, and then just do it there. And that's what I did for that one there. That's the leg strap for my Trailmaster. Now this was the biggest project that I did, and it was a belt. And this is actually a king cobra, but it's got two lines down there that run in the center of there that are cobra weave all the way through, all the way around, and then I cobra weaved over the top of it. So if you imagine underneath there's basically that running along the inside there, and then I weaved over the top again all the way around there. This took me ages to do. It was several hours of weaving, and as I think it took me about 200 feet, at least 60 meters of cordage to do. And I've done two belts. I did this one. This is for me. This one fits me still, and I did one for my missus. But hers is I think I only did hers was only one. It was basically a long paracord bracelet. It was not this double weaved, like the double thickness of it and then done over. But yeah, I'm never going to do another belt. It's such a big project. And if you notice here, I actually ran out of cord, and then I had to do more here. So yeah, you can see where I've joined it there, but you can barely tell with it there. But that was a big project, but yeah, it turned out really well. It suits it well. I've seen them do for rifle slings as well with the paracord, and they use the king cobra weave for it, and it's because it's so strong once it's done up and done for it. You can do lots of projects with it. Like Dan did today, showed today with handles and all that. You can certainly adapt it to anything you want, really, if you want to really get involved in it and start doing it. Like I thought for a belt, that was something you could really do easily, and you can do it. It just takes lots and lots of time and lots of patience to do it. I'll never do another one because they just take so long, and I wore my fingers out because I never wore gloves, but I stripped the skin off my fingers because the paracord just rubs the hell out of your fingers. But that's just some of the things some projects you can do once you get involved with this. I really like the leg strap on my Trailmaster because that works really well because it just suits that very well with the black and on that sheath. And I've always loved my handles for my ferro rods because like I said, you can take them off and then use the other parts of the rod however you want, or if you adapt it, even if you want to use fire cord. But the fire cord is extremely expensive. I think I was looking at the fire cord the other day, and it's like $40 or $50 a hundred. No, I think they sell it by the meter. I think it was $10 a meter or something. Anyway, but it's ridiculously expensive to buy it for fire cord, and I tried a little bit, and it's not like it's a good product, but it's not that good. Like honestly, I would really only look at it as a desperate measure. If you've got to use that as tinder, you're down to the last bits of not being able to find your tinder. But anyway, I'd prefer to use picks or something else. Like surely you could find something else. But this is more about normal paracord and doing cobra weave or king cobra or Solomon knot. They mainly call it, but I like to call it the cobra weave because that's what I've always known it as, and the king cobra. And that's just some of the projects that I've done with it. I've also done lots of handles, D-guards on knives. They work out okay. One thing I will say, once you tie it into knots like this, and then once you tie it up and tighten it, it basically buggers it, the cord. If you undo it, don't expect to be able to use that cord again as cordage. That's where they did with paracord bracelets. If you use a king cobra or cobra weave and you do it up tight, once you undo them, it's basically buggered then for using as cordage. So the whole idea of the paracord bracelet as using as cordage is good in theory, but not so good in practice, from what I've seen. With the snake knot, it's a little bit different. So if you have snake knot lanyards and all that, because the snake knot isn't really tight, so it's because you have to do it up so tight for these. That's why it really buggers the cord up. So that's what I found anyway. So once you do that up, you're basically you're saying that that's going to be for that belt and that's it. You're not going to be using it for cordage. Basically, that's what you're saying, because once it stays there for a while, it doesn't come out very well once you undo that knot, because it just doesn't go back to being good cordage again. It just ruins it basically. From what I've seen, I have never been able to recover cordage from it very well. I've undone paracord bracelets after they've been done up as bracelets for a long time, and the cordage is not real good afterwards. It's buggered basically. So you just throw them away. the cordage is not real good. The inner strands might be all right, but the outer stuff, the outside stuff's not real good after that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you these. Yeah, it's versatile, and that knot is a very good knot. Easy to learn once you learn it, and it is a versatile knot. You can produce many things. You can do lots of stuff with it. As Dan showed, makes excellent handles. It's really strong too. You could yeah, do some good stuff with it. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you find this interesting, because once you start thinking outside the box and start thinking about what you can do with it, you'll find you'll be trying to add it to many things. So the two knots I'd be trying to learn if you're going to get into paracording, weaving, is the cobra, king cobra, and the snake knot. They're the two I found that I use the most, and they're very versatile knots, and they seem to adapt to most things. And if you want to do the bracelets, have a look at the trilobite. That's the other one that I like too. So yeah, they're the three that I'd personally have a look at. But anyway, that's my paracord belt and a leg strap, and obviously my handles and whatnot. Thanks for watching.